municipal campground in Las Loicas, we say goodbye to Argentina and drive over the spectacular Paso Pehuenche to Chile. It was just open last month and we can still see a lot of snow on the side of the road. After crossing the Chile border, we take a look at some rock formations and at the Cascada La Invertida, a waterfall that goes down and up, something we've never seen before. Leaving the border of Monjes Blancos. That was a really fast border. It took 5 minutes, very relaxed. Dust or something. Dust, or we need to readjust it. Now we're heading towards the Chilean border, which is in how many kilometers?
63.
63 kilometers, so we're going through no man's land. That looks beautiful already this morning.
It's 38 to the actual physical land border.
Ah, yeah, here it says
Paso.
Limite.
Chile is 38.
And we're still traveling along the Rio Grande. That is beautiful. Beautiful weather. It's a little windy through this gap here, but we stopped at the municipal campground last night and had power until 11. That was really nice. And again this morning, and it was a cold night. We went down to 12 or 13 degrees.
145.
Inside. How was Madame feeling this morning?
Fine.
Was it an easy border or was it an easy border?
Just took 5 minutes, but the next one's going to be the difficult one, maybe, where they start looking at everything. I don't know what they're like, but they do a quick check. I've been watching what they do with everybody else here.
Yeah.
Well, it's normal, but then we never bring anything anyway. So
We should be fine.
yeah.
The road up to the pass is easy to drive. We climb gently from 1600 metres to 2550 metres within the first 39 kilometres. Here and there we have a little bit of gravel because obviously they had some washouts here, but because there are no road constructions necessarily in no man's land,
They're not doing it all in
they're just maintaining it and just wait till it gets really bad, which is understandable.
It's road slip there. That one was road slip.
Yeah. It's not the most stable one, obviously. But otherwise it's a beautiful drive. We're at 1800 meters, so it's not too high this morning. On both sides there are really interesting and unusual rock formations. Plus we have the road to ourselves. This pass isn't used by heavy truck traffic and obviously not so known by tourists either. Perfect for us. There are safety barriers everywhere. Obviously there's a lot of rock slides here. But it's a spectacular drive. Coming up to the snow line. Most of the barriers here are damaged, which is a bit disconcerting, but an amazing drive. Paso Pehuenche obviously gets a lot of snow in the winter, and it's usually closed by the beginning of May until the beginning of November. It's 18 degrees outside. We can still see the snow. We're at 2340. One of the striking landmarks on this pass is Volcan Campanario, at a height of 4,049 metres. For 60 years, climbers have tried to summit it, but apparently it's very hard to do so due to the very unstable rocks on the top, and so the first successful summit climb wasn't until 2020. highest point of the Paso Pehuenche is the actual border between Argentina and Chile, at an altitude of 2,553 metres. We're surprised that there is still so much snow up here because it's actually really warm today.
We're over 2,500 metres now. We're in the snow. I'm getting snow into my house shoes. It's
cold.
It's cold. First time we're in the snow for a long time. We have to be careful not to slide. Don't throw the snow at me, because I've got my cameras in my hand. So I'm just keep on taping in case Helen takes a dive. So this is the pass. It's spectacular. I'm even barefoot. My shoes are very slippery. There's no profile on them. So where did Helen go? Over here. Helen is looking at the Madonna. The pass is from 1992. Built the road.
Yeah, but this was built. This thing was put up in February 1992. I don't know when the pass was opened.
Yeah, most likely at the same time.
Well, yeah.
Paso Pehuenche. Spectacular. We highly recommend it.
This is Kirsten doing her new drone experience, which is from her hand, because she can't fly. It's too windy. So she's hanging on to it and doing some drone shots.
Up here. It's based on a story of a woman and a baby who followed her husband, and she died of thirst in the desert, but the baby survived, knuckling on her breasts. There's another shrine here with a Madonna and her baby. Bienvenido a Chile is coming up. 2560. 2560 is highest point. I guess it meant welcome, but the sign flew off in the wind here. I couldn't actually get the drone up because it was too windy. I shot some photos out of my hand with the drone. But what a spectacular pass. Now we're going down to the Laguna. There's not a lot of traffic here on the road, which makes it really nice too. We've got snow walls still on the side of the road. Oh, there's the Laguna. Wow. first gear. It's quite steep actually. We're going down and then we go back up to the border post, the Chilean border post.
Laguna Del Maule is natural in origin, but its water level was raised by a dam inaugurated in 1957. It's located up at 2,165 metres. There used to be hot spring pools in parts of the lagoon, but they were left underwater due to the construction of the dam.
We're down at 2-2 and now we're going to go back up again.
That was a very bad idea. Ellen just sprayed us.
Yeah.
Big snow wall here. I think the Helen is enjoying the drive. We never know what comes around the next bend. Big rocks. That shows you. Still, the snow makes everything slip slidey, I guess. This is, I think it's just the wind that. Wow, this looks really, really bad. It's holding. The dust here is just. This looks like
Badly damaged
it
building.
could be a maintenance hole, maybe it was a border post, but it's badly damaged from the wind, we guess. No, it collapsed, the roof collapsed completely. Holy camoly. Wow, there's just nature's forces here. We figure it might have been an avalanche that hit this building here. The whole roof collapsed. Wow. Hopefully nobody was inside when that happened. They're definitely not cleaning it up. Maybe it's a warning, maybe it just happened this year. It used to be a 3-story building. Yeah, I think it's an avalanche because even this building here, the red one, is damaged in the back. Wow, it all got pushed in. Everything is destroyed. Even the signs well, hopefully nobody was here when it happened. Wow, we've got more of these giant snow walls here.
Let's see here.
down with a snowboard there. What does it say?
It's a commemoration.
Oh,
It was put here in 2019, but it says to remember all the people who took part in making this pass. But it's for more than 50 years. So the pass, they must have been doing it for over 50 years before 2019.
well, I'm assuming that even before
Yeah.
cars, people came across here somehow.
I think so. It was probably
On
just-
donkeys and God knows what.
Yeah, but they actually made a real pass. Probably, well, it would be what, 1969.
We're still at the Mirador while I'm taking photos in the freezing weather.
I have to work.
Helen makes us some cappuccino and yummy cakes. We need that.
Best part of the day.
Best part of the day. Yum yum. There's more and more clouds coming in, but they are beautiful too. We have 7 kilometers to go to the actual Chile border.
Yeah.
Wow.
Going down again.
Another snowfield here.
Still at 2350. So now we're going down a bit.
It's a mix of snow and sand dune here.
Some more spikes. Spiky.
Yeah, there's some spiky snow things. This is super, super beautiful here.
There's the car.
Wow, look at this wall here. It's 4 meters tall, minimum. Spanish lessons with Helen.
Yes. Espectacular. Es espectacular. No spectacular. No. Espectacular.
Perfecto, muchas gracias.
De nada.
This must be border coming up. Here's the dam. We're driving over the dam to the border post.
Oh yeah, we walked.
Yeah, we did walk this. Last time we only did the Chilean side.
At Chile border 1 on the right.
We just went up to the Chile border, parked the car there and went for a little walk to see the lake here. But we didn't cross the border. This is the border. Let's see how long it takes us to get through here.
You got your window closed?
That was an easy crossing as well. It took about, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
They just quickly checked for fruit and
Wood. They wanted to know about wood.
wood, Madeira, and they ask us if we have a barbecue, but we don't.
No.
It's super windy under here, but they said it's normal, and the pass is only open from November, maybe to April or
1st
May.
of November.
1st of November
1st of
it
November
opens,
it's open this year.
and then that's what is it today? The 26th.
26th.
So it's open just for less than a month.
Yeah. So you have to remember that with these passes because this is a
Yeah.
low one. This is only 2.6.
Yeah,
But the ones that are 4.8, they
Yeah.
don't open till
No.
December, January.
yeah, we had that before. So now we're going out and we're driving down the Chilean side
Yeah.
for some rock formations. This building is underwater here.
Cabañas.
It says you don't want to stay there, that's
They
for
were
sure.
cabañas.
fighting the wind a little bit. So these are the Monjes Blancos, the white monks. Spectacular landscape again. Woo! Getting blasted! But it's spectacular here. We're happy. We've been here before on this spot, but no wind. Look at this. The road is a little bit in disrepair as well. You can see how high the snow poles are here. How high the snow gets. This is a minimum of 3 meter high, the snow poles. And the road is badly damaged. I get a bit of...
Well, they didn't open until the 1st of November, so
No.
they will be doing... I better get out of here. Looks a bit bad anyway.
We've done this road 8 years ago,
It wasn't
and
like this.
it wasn't like this. It was completely tarmacked.
Look at this, it's like...
This is, yeah, it looks like it's been lifted and pulled. The clouds today are amazing. Yeah, we're on our way to the Cascada La Invertida, a waterfall that goes up, not down. We can actually already see the spray. And we're walking towards it with our house shoes on. Now that looks a little ominous. Just holding Helen, so see the spray coming up. We're actually getting sprayed on it. It's almost like, feels like rain now. Woo! Wow! That is amazing. Anything like that.
This small stream turns into one of the most amazing waterfalls we've ever seen. The water drops over the edge of a very high cliff, and the phenomenon we can see right now only happens on very windy days. Looking over the edge is not for the faint-hearted, especially on a super windy day like today. The rocks you stand on are cracked and they could break at any time and you could tumble to certain death.
Ja, vorsichtig, Fels. Ja, ich weiß. I'm going down. Warte.
Kirsten, being afraid of heights anyway, is really scared. But our new action camera comes with a 1.5 metre long extension stick that Kirsten holds over the edge from a safer distance.
shit. Action, glaube ich, das Wort, glaube ich, ja.
It takes a few tries and very deep breaths to get it right though. Even just watching the video makes her hands sweat again. What a thrill, a mix of total fascination and fear, and the adrenaline is pumping high.
Waterfall. We've never seen anything like that.
From the road you can't see Cascada La Invertida, but there are other waterfalls in this area. We decide to drive further down the road to find something to eat and a good camping spot for the night.
There's a power station here. They're letting out some water over the chute. We're back down to 1,000 meters now, or almost. A lot greener here. But we can still see some snow-covered mountains in the distance. We're getting hungry. It's been such an eventful day that we didn't expect that. We burned a lot of energy. Me running up and down the roads to take all the videos and photos. Helen in her house shoes, climbing rocks and everything. We hope to find a restaurant because we are down to 3 bread rolls and 3 slices of cheese in the motorhome.
Well, they're really old bread rolls.
Old bread rolls and 3 slices of cheese between 2 people is not really tempting either. So maybe we can find a restaurant somewhere along the way. That would be perfect. Because it's already 5:10 in the afternoon. We thought we were just gonna drive across the border in an hour or 2. We spent how many hours?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours to the border, or
From we started off at the Argentinian aduanas,
yeah,
and it took us 3.5 hours to get
to the Chile borders. Yeah, that is a new record, but never mind. It was well worth it. Oh, they've done all this new. This looks again very ominous here. These are not my kind of things. Brand new road. Holy moly. That's a bad sign.
Yeah, they've had to repair this.
Yeah. So we're going for a hole in the wall little eating place, so we ordered 2 hot dogs with avocado and tomato, a big French fries, and a few drinks. So this is one of the completos. Wow. Do you want to start?
How are we supposed to eat that? Jesus.
That is giant. That looks really good. That's a hot dog.
A hot dog.
Now you might need here some serviettes. Helen's
I might need to put it on a serviette.
Helen's frambuesa raspberry juice is also really nice. I think you're supposed to kind of move that plastic thing near you and then stick your mouth in there.
I don't know how to eat it well.
No sabemos cómo comer este. Es muy grande.
Es muy complicado eso, así. Si quiere le pasa un cuchillo y lo corta por la
No,
mitad.
do you need a knife?
All right.
Sí,
No, está bien, gracias. ¿Un?
El completo siempre es un problema para servírselo.
Yummy?
¿Cómo tomarlo?
That is a huge one. Here's mine.
Nothing though.
We ordered another big portion of French fries. We're not sure if we can manage that after this, but this is good.
Oh wow.
Muy rico. Gracias. Gracias. This is the spot we found last night, right next to the Rio Maule. On the other side of the bridge is the small hamlet of Pehuenche.
We knew this spot already from our trip up the pass 7.5 years ago. It's perfectly safe, and the small place of Pehuenche across the bridge has a couple of very small shops and restaurants where we could get a bit of fruit and veg.
After all the excitement yesterday, we needed a peaceful day today. There's no internet connection or anything here, but it's peaceful. It's a super windy day actually, and we're just relaxing. Did you fall asleep already?
I am listening to a podcast.
There you go.
So I've got my
Headsets in. Are you relaxed?
yes.
I'm
Have
going
to be because Kirsten couldn't get into.
I couldn't get my arse up today.
Yeah. Oh, slow.
Didn't fancy
Slower,
shopping in
slower,
Talca.
After a big shopping day in Talca, we escape the heat in the interior of Chile and drive over to the Pacific coast. Near Bucaramanga, we take a look at the salt production at the Salinas Lo Valdivia before continuing on to Punta de Lobos, one of the most famous surfing spots in Chile.